Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the model, formulate, discover, present, and publish components of the Pyramid Analytics platform. We're going to take a look at how these components can help us transform raw data into a rich interactive experience that we can deliver to all users across the enterprise. On my desktop, I have an Excel spreadsheet that has information about my members and accounts. Information ranging from account number to member number, from balance to member age, and other demographic information like tenure. I want to take this data and see what I can make of it using the Pyramid Analytics platform. To start, I'm going to log into the Pyramid Analytics web console. From here, I have everything I need. On the left, you can see that right from the browser, I can access all of the components of the platform that I have rights to. For this example, we're going to start with the model component. You can choose to start with our smart model, so you can utilize built-in AI to not only build the model, but also create content off the data itself. Now, to use the spreadsheet we talked about earlier, I can either drag the spreadsheet into my browser, or with a simple click, I can select the file using a File Explorer pop-up. The system now wants to know where you want to store this data. Thanks to our bidirectional connectors, you can store this data anywhere in your data ecosystem. For this example, I'll use the in-memory database that comes with the Pyramid Analytics platform. Now that I've told the system where to put the data, I can click Build. As you can see, once it's done loading, it brings you into the Discovery tool. Before we start using the Discovery tool, let's take a look at the model it created. You'll see that it created tables for each of the worksheets in the spreadsheet. It also noticed that there were time elements to my data set and added time intelligence entries for each of those columns. If we take a look at the model, we can see that the system automatically created the joins necessary between the different tables. Additionally, I can view the different formats of the columns in my data set and change them if necessary. Now that we are done modeling the data, let's look at the Discovery tool and see what we're able to do. As you can see, the interface is designed for ease of use. In this example, I want to look at my different products. Notice that it places the data element in the query drop zone automatically. Based on these products, I want to see how much the balance has changed from the original balance of the accounts. To do that, under Measures, I'm going to select Formula from the dropdown. This brings me to the Formulate component of the platform. From here, I can create any calculation I want to standardize across my organization. For example, I want to take my current balance and divide it by my original balance. Once I've completed my calculation, I can test it as well as set the format as necessary. I can then save this formula for future use in other reports and visualizations. Once I close the Formulate window, you'll notice in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen that I have the formula that I just created. By simply checking the box, it adds it to my report. In this case, I actually want to view this as a bar chart. Simply choosing my visualization and taking my product type or account type description and changing it from color by to my categorical element. I'm going to sort this column in a descending manner so I can see which products have the largest change in balance over others. Now I can save this visualization for use in a future presentation or publication. Now that we've created some content, let's start putting it together so we can distribute it to users throughout our enterprise. Let's start with the present component of the platform. As you can see, I already have a presentation started. I want to add some of the other pieces of content I created to it. To do that, I'll use the tree on the left-hand side to navigate to the folder with the content that I want to use. Simply dragging your content onto the canvas allows you to start creating your presentation. Once we've added all of our content, we can simply run it to see it in action. By clicking on any object on the page, it is reflected in the other objects on the screen. So as you can see, that quickly we were able to turn raw data into an interactive experience that we can deliver to our users throughout the enterprise. Now that we've created an interactive experience for our users while they're logged in, now let's take a look at how we can create content that can be distributed automatically to users, allowing them to get information without having to log in to get it. For this, we'll use the Publish component of the platform. As you can see, just like with the presentation, I have a published document started with the same KPIs. Also, like the presentation, to add to this document, I simply have to drag content from the tree on the left onto the canvas. Once I'm done adding content to the page, I can simply save this publication. Now, as with any publication, I can now schedule this to be delivered to my end users. As I'm scheduling this document to be delivered, I can choose what format I want it delivered in. I can schedule for recurring delivery to my users based on a predefined schedule, as well as specify it be delivered to our web console, email, or many different channels such as Microsoft Teams. So in closing, you've seen how we can take raw data, transform it into rich dashboards and documents, and schedule delivery to our users throughout our enterprise, all using the Pyramid Analytics platform.